The first was Robert with intelligence versus common sense. Things that impressed me with Robert particularly was his voice. Robert's got a great speaking voice, and as soon as he begins to speak, we listen, and we continue to listen to what he says. And the second, trying to use the criteria that's used for marking, is the effectiveness of it. I came away at the end of his 1 minute, which is all you get, thinking, absolutely, could not agree more. So somewhere in the mix with the way Robert went through his speech, he had the result of actually, I think, convincing us that he said what he said. I didn't actually get much on the physical side. I'm sorry, my head was down more than up, so maybe, Chad Apper, you might want to comment on that. And the only thing I'm not sure about is to come out and say, I'm not sure, to begin it with, I'm not sure whether the difference between intelligence and common sense. I think because of the limited time, that's the sort of thinking process. Now, I like your views on this, whether you go up and actually say, I'm not sure, is that part of the speech? Or whether you're walking up to the stage, you're thinking, okay, I've got to make a choice in here, and I get up there and I just say what I say. So at the end of my talk, if you could give that. But otherwise, it was great. And the second is Mehran with the biggest technological change. The great thing about Mehran's speech, I think, is the hands, in the sense of, I'm not sure whether she's doing it, but we now know all the things that she's got with the leg and everything else in her body. She didn't just say, I've got this and this, and no, we're seeing the bits of the body, of the parts and so on and so forth. So it's a very visual side of things, and also mentioning, not just say I've got a problem with my leg, it's the rods in the leg. The language was actually evoked a lot of imagery to me in the speech. And the great thing is, she got up and said, the biggest technology, medicine. Bang, number one, I'm right there, I'm off in that time. So that was great to actually come up with that, rather than start debating maybe this or that or the other. And the only real downside is a lot of the speech was directed at the table topics master, and a couple of times you and the rest of the audience. So audience contact